When you look back over your life, there are many things that you are sorry for, that you might regret, that you have remorse over, and things you might have done or things you might have failed to do, things that God might have said in your heart, please call that person, and you've not done it. And later you would hear they died suddenly or something terrible happened. You should have done that. But you chose not to do that. Later you are full of regret and you might be remorseful, but that is mostly too late. And that is the problem with regret. It is mostly too late. In Genesis 25:31-34, Esau disregards the importance of his birthright to such a point that he sells it. He sells it for something as insignificant as a meal, for a pot of lentils and some stew. This was his birthright, his first birthright. That meant that the blessing of his father Isaac should come to him. And in the end, when Isaac was dying and he had to bless Esau, it was too late. It was too late for regret, and you could do nothing about it. When you read in Hebrews 12:16, it says, "See that no one is sexually immoral or unholy like Esau, who sold his birthright for a single meal. For you know that afterwards, when he desired to inherit this blessing, he was rejected, and he found no chance to repent. And he sought it with tears, but it was too late." A medical professional who works with the terminally ill says, among these people there are mostly these regrets, and it's quite universal. They say, "I wish I was brave enough to have lived my life true to myself and not what others had expected." Or, "I wish I laughed more and lived a happier life. I wish I just had more joy," because it's a choice. That is a choice you make. "And I wish I had spent less time at work and more time with my children and my family. And I spend time just enjoying them and not stay all the time behind a computer or behind a tablet or my phone. Now all I have are my children or my family in the last days that are left. What is so sad, they might not be around because you were not there when they needed you. And I wish I had made more of an effort to keep in touch with my family and friends, and how important that is. I wish I knew." There's somebody else who wished he knew, and that was Judas. Judas paid such a terrible price for the fact that he betrayed Jesus Christ and had remorse. He spent so much time with him, 3 years, and Jesus did all these miracles, but he turned around and he betrayed him. So this is what the word says in Matthew 27:3. It says, "When Judas, his betrayer, saw that Jesus was condemned, he changed his mind and brought back the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and the elders. And he said to them, 'I have sinned by betraying innocent blood.' But they said, 'What is that to us? See to it yourself.' And throwing down the pieces of silver into the temple, he departed, and he went and he hanged himself." What a terrible end. What a horrible thing to do because you are so sorry for what you've done. But there's no time for regret. I want to encourage you to do everything that you should. Do everything with the joy of the Lord. Grab onto God. Hold onto Him. And so that you will not be in that position in the end where regret is too late.